Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Courtline White Farm. That's Luke Gaming here. Thank you all for coming in, viewing. Um, I have not been I've had a few recordings out. I don't know if they hit or not. But I have not been doing live videos recording very often. Um, YouTube just being busy with regular life stuff. But everything that I have sent out, hope you guys enjoyed the content. So far, the farm has been doing pretty good. Um, so we are at $2.5 million so far. Let's see with what we have been doing. Okay, so we are at the second farm right now at the moment. I'm actually gonna grab this tractor right here. Actually, I need to I already have a weight for it. Go ahead and knock this out real quick. I don't need it. So we are going to get a contract, or I'm not sure how many are so far. See how much we have time for. So all these harvesting contracts are specifically for peas. This one's for spinach, peas, and spinach. So we are going to try and do. So start off with field 16. We're gonna go ahead and pick that one up. Get the old tractor started. Somehow I got this. Somehow I got this door open. I cannot seem to close it. We're gonna jump in the tractor here. Yeah, we can pick up this weight, head up to the main farm. So I got this weight for the New Holland. We're gonna go ahead and pick that up. I'm going to actually go ahead and grab the floor tank here. So most of the money that I have been making on the farm, I recently sold all the silage that we had in our bunker. Plus, whatever crop that we have been harvesting, we have been selling. It helped to most of some of the crops, so that way we can hold on to some in case we use it for something else. This trailer is actually a little bit heavy for the tractor, but that's okay. We just want to take it to the main farm and put it by the trailer. So hopefully everybody's been doing pretty good. You quit. But yeah, I'm gonna take this at the main farm, or at the save pickup point. I actually think you can hook up a sprayer on this. I think this is the one I got. So I'm going the right way. Yep. So I was thinking about actually putting down a bio plant, but I'm not sure um place where I was gonna put it down at. I would have to buy. So I have not been able to put one down yet. So I'm trying to lay everything out to where if I want to use the auto dry for it, then it'll be easy for me to pull in, pull out, sort of thing. So yeah, we're gonna get this dropped off and jump into our vegetable harvester and hitter and go from there. I did buy a little few pieces of equipment um for the second farm because the main goal is to make sure that I have enough um equipment to where I won't have to go from the main farm clear across the map to do a harvest or anything like that. The fields that I have for that uh will have equipment for the fields that are at the second farm. And I cannot tell you about the train. I have not used it yet on this map. I'll say once we have um, a lot of stuff to harvest and a lot of crop that is stored up, then I think we'll go ahead and use the train to sell most of the crop that we have. So I did manage to put down another cow barn. Um, I did not, we did not get cows for that cow barn or put any feed or anything into it yet. So we still have to work on getting cows and getting that barn fully stocked up. So that way we can go ahead and buy the cows. So that way they have food. Yeah, we're going, like I said, get this topped off and get the vegetable header and the harvester. And head up to, I think, field 52 and get those seeds harvested. Yeah, this tractor is not liking the, I'm going the wrong way. Should be able to pull straight through here. Make sure we don't hit the door. Okay, I think the it looks like we're out of hay over here. Alright, so we can go ahead and get this backed in to the spot where we need it. Yeah, we're gonna have to use the bigger tractors to pull this, because this tractor's not liking. It's too heavy for this tractor. Okay. Yeah, what looks like we're gonna have to restock the robot there. So this is basically what I put down. I put down another in a different salvage bunker. It's got lights on it, so that way when it gets dark, uh, it'll be easier to see. I got all this stuff around that area cleaned up and put that down. Tractor in here. Okay. I think this one already has the yep, I already had the header on it. Get away from the wall there so we don't hit it falling out. Actually, it looks like we need to get this thing filled up with some diesel. Okay, so while that's filling up, I'm gonna get a refill of my coffee and I'll be right back. we're back. Alright, see where field 16. We need to go out here, turn left. Turn left and do our normal right there up the up by the dealer. Try to stay on the road though. Yeah, I'm gonna turn right here at the street here. So the header is marked to 10 meters wide. If I remember right. So I don't think this field isn't too that big, so it shouldn't take too long to get it done and get it knocked out. I think it's gonna take a while just to get to the field. Yeah, we'll see how much time we got after we get this second one done, and then we'll see if we have time for the another one. I'm trying not to make these recordings and these videos too long. Yeah, like I said, I mean the farm is doing good. We really haven't treated that one time, and then, when I did do that treat, it was only for like I think 200,000. So it wasn't much at all. I've just been trying to knock out contracts and just get money flowing in. I think it'd be kind of cool to see this type of harvest in real life. To actually truly see how big they are. I'm sure they're pretty big in real life. So I think there was a new harvester that came out. I can't remember if it was something you had to buy or like a DLC or something, but I do know there was another harvester they were coming out with to harvest peanuts. I think if they're gonna come out with something like that, we're gonna have to have the harvester and production and stuff to make peanut butter or something like that. But I don't even know in real life if any of the U.S. would do something like that, or if that's like overseas type harvesting. Okay. So, my main goal for now for this map is to look at the mini map. I have um, the field down below. Um, going to try to slowly um, end up owning one side of the map, and then slowly over time getting the other side of the map owned. Um, that's one thing I made a mistake on when I was doing Dakota. I just randomly um, got a little too excited to how do you want to put it? Um, Too anxious, and I actually just used that stuff the mod, and I just decided to go ahead and own the whole entire map. Well, I'm going to say that is not very. I would not recommend doing that because I really, like you say, I overdid it. And once I owned the map and found out everything that had to be done, it was just like, wow, that was a little too much. So, I want to try to, like I said, eventually over time own the whole map, or at least half of it, and have everything automated. And we really don't, I don't think we have the equipment to do that just yet. So, um, but that is pretty much the goal, I think. Alright, so we got the harvester unfolded. Get it turned on. Work way into the field and get rid of the mini map. I want to see if we can do most of this on our own. We'll just go ahead and set up the GPS. But hopefully it won't take us too long to knock the contract out. was. Yeah, let me know in the comments if you have maybe hearing on one of DJ's videos about that harvesting doing peanuts or pretty sure it was peanuts. Let me know in the comments if you have checked it out or if you guys are using it. And let me know your thoughts about that. And I'm pretty sure if they're gonna come out with that, they're gonna probably come out with a new header for this harvester here. It's a little bit more practical for doing them. I'm actually glad they came out with the headers for doing the fusion finish and um, green beans. There's one harvesters were way too small for doing. I don't really enjoy using those harvesters, especially if you're doing a big field of spinach or something. Okay. Head down this road here. Yeah, we're even a quarter way being filled up, so should be able to, might have enough room to not have to grab one of our trucks or something to unload. Would be nice. Oops. This way, okay. Oh, okay. I mean, I thought I cut the header up. Yeah, here in a few weeks, I'm looking forward to taking vacation time off work and go see my good buddy and his family. I'm looking forward to. this whole produce I have to unload. That's pretty cool. Looks like we succeeded. Yep, we're actually almost done. This all we have to do now is get the fuel done and then uh, just drive the harvest over to the south point and unload that way. I know on the map there's a few other fields that need to be harvested. So I'm trying to get these some of these harvesting contracts knocked out so that way those will open up. Because one is we're doing a couple of them we're doing wheat or I think it's wheat. I'm not really sure. Trying to get rid of all of this. Stop missing any. Okay, I said this contract's done. So all we have to do is sell the product. We'll be good. So I will be putting down some greenhouses. Um, I just want to, I guess I could probably put them down over by um, our other productions. Yeah, this contract is done. All we have to do is drive to the sell point, get it unloaded. And we'll get paid. Actually, you know what? I don't think it'll work, but I'm gonna check because we need to check out this contract anyways. So the project is going to the farmer's market. Um, so if I buy this, okay, so I'm gonna probably have to buy that field in order to have this little plot right here. I'm not doing that yet. You know, we may put the greenhouses on our second farm. At least on this farm, on the second farm here, I actually put down some uh, hay storage loft or straw at least. Now we head to the go and head to the farmer's market and get this uh, peas sold. Took longer to get to the field than it did harvest it. I can tell you one thing: if I ever actually had the money and actually became rich, you know, winning a lottery or something crazy like that, but I would actually have to play it first, of course. But I think I'd actually end up buying my own type of farm in real life. I think that'd be a pretty cool challenge. Now I think here we need to go left. Yeah, go left and then at the end at the main road, make a right turn and then be headed to the farmer's market. So my plans on for the weekend is Friday night. Last weekend I actually went to the fairgrounds uh locally, and first night watched the tractor pull. Um, did not stay long enough to watch the big tractors. I watched mainly oh, there's a train. Um, I say just long enough to watch the farm tractors. And then second night I watched the Demolition Derby, which was pretty cool. So this weekend I plan on going to see the new Spider-Man movie. Spider-Man, A New Day. That's how you call it. So the first release date is the 30th, which would be tomorrow, which would be Thursday. Um, we have scheduled to go see it on the 31st, which would be Friday night. So it's definitely going to have to set an alarm so I don't oversleep. So don't want to miss that. Then Saturday, I guess, do my usual weekend stuff: clean house, laundry, and the normal, you know, real life stuff. Oh, sorry about that. I had to step away for a minute. Okay, make way over here to the farmer's market down the road here. I like that. What you doing, girl? Huh? What you doing? Doing okay? Huh? Oh yeah. Yeah. One thing I wish I had never gotten to have my dog doing was laying on the bed and on the couch. Cause the thing this year, well, seems like every year now in the summertime, the fleas are really bad. So I'm constantly have to breathe though and flea treatment and flea spray and so ridiculous. Flea treatment takes forever to get from one point to the next. So I think we're going to just take enough time to do that one contract. We'll save the other contracts for another time. I'd like the next one is doing Next one is doing spinach. So next time we get on, we'll go ahead and knock that one out. And then we'll end up doing peas and spinach again. Get this unloaded and then we can get paid. Come on, unload. There we go. Guess I wasn't over far enough. Okay, we made an extra 13,300 plus 400, so maybe 13,800 or something like that. So we go and go to the contract and we will collect our money from Katie. Nice. Now I head back to the farm, get the harvester cleaned up. I think the field right next to our left there, I think that's a field that I actually own. Yeah. So what I want to do with this field is this area here is all trees. Go ahead and visit it real quick. Um, the one whole area here is nothing but trees. So what I'm going to do with this is we're going to harvest all these trees and get rid of these trees. I'm not sure how I want to do it. Sorry about that. Um, I may turn these into logs, or I may just get the tree devourer thing and turn it all into wood chips, and then we can go ahead and square this field here, screw it off. Which, yeah, granted, will make the field bigger. Um, but we're gonna wait till we get the corn harvested before we go and do that. Um, I might test it. Um, I might test it and figure out what I want to do. Um, I might just go ahead and turn it into logs and see how much a load of logs might cost, or might see what would be more profitable, selling logs or turning it into wood chips. Most of the time, wood chips would be more practical because sometimes you actually make more off wood chips than the actual logs. So off camera, I'm gonna probably go ahead and test that out. So then when we get ready to harvest the corn, we can go ahead and do that. And I also have this field of sunflowers as well. So those are the only two fields I recently had purchased. Um, actually have this guy drive himself to the farm. Um, yeah, this basically what I'm gonna do. Actually I did forget. I actually did put another barn down. So we actually have um, actually I don't think I even got them yet. So we have two sheep barns over here, and we also have a barn down for goats. Because I want to go ahead and be able to get goat milk. Because I think goat cheese is you make some good money on goat cheese. Let's see. That is look at prices. Got all the extra stuff. Goat milk. So goat milk alone, you can sell at farmers market for 4,000. Goat cheese, and you can actually make more off the goat milk than anything on bottled. Goat milk alone is 5,000. Dude, come on. Seriously? I don't know what this guy's doing. Why can't you just go to the back? I may actually end up doing this to this goat as well. I'm gonna show you. Actually, I could actually probably put my greenhouse down there. I wasn't even thinking about that. Let's see, construction. I could do that, maybe. I think this is for mushrooms. Oil tunnel. All it does require. I've never used that. I don't think that is 5,000. Okay, to do this uh, large one here, be 36,000. To the small. I'm not doing rice. Um, I'll check these out. Hmm, that's kind of cool. Not sure if I want to put them down here yet, but Napa cabbage, uh, spring onion, tomatoes. See, that's the thing though. I'm not sure. Um, let's try and see. That's what I'm trying to do. If I put down certain stuff, I always check the prices on um the spring onion. I don't know. Triple soups, Southern. I don't even know what that is. Tempered stone. Yeah, I don't know. We just have to think about that. I know I just put them down. It's kind of weird to do that, but we'll be good. I'll see if I want to put down greenhouses there or put them somewhere else. I'm trying to spread stuff out where it's not like all in one spot to make it, overcrowded. And plus, we'll try to give the map a little bit more uh, style. Yeah, we're gonna go and get this harvest up to the farm here. We'll get it cleaned up, give it parts, and then I think that'll be it for today. The next time we're on, we will get another contract out. I'm not sure if it's gonna be for the spinach or for the peas. We'll definitely get one of them knocked out, make some more money. Um, we still do have another field that we need to get planted. I just have not made up my mind what I want to plant into in that field yet, because we already have corn and sunflowers. Um, you have canola, and we have wheat um, growing. So we'll go ahead and actually manage to we'll clean it up later before we head out again. Which I didn't turn it off yet. So, of course, I do have this theater, and we do have our planters. The planters are actually up at the other farm. Get the shop closed up. Alright. Well, I appreciate you guys coming by checking this out. If you like what you see, please do not forget to hit the like button and feel free to subscribe so when I am live or post videos that you get the notification. Um, until then, this is Luke's Gaming signing out. Thank you, and I wish you guys have a good day or a good weekend. I'll catch you on next time. Have a good one.